So now coming to the Quranic verses, how, why? First of all, why God always say that Jesus is the son of Mary? Son of Mary, again and again. Not once in the whole Quran, Allah does not speak that he is son of a man or son of God, only the son of Mary. We'll see that. Now in Ash-Shura 42, 49 and 50, Lillahi mulku samawati wal ard, yakhluqu ma yasha, yahabu liman yasha'u inatha, wa yahabu liman yasha'u dhukur, aw yuzawwijuhum dhukranan wa inatha, wa yaj'al man yasha'u aqima, innahu alimun qadir. For Allah is the kingdom of the skies and the earth. He creates what He wills. He grants females for whom He wills. He grants males for whom He wills. Or He grants them paired, coupled, joint of males and females. And He makes male or female whom He wills barren, futile, unproductive. Surely He is knower, evaluator. Now in this verse, there are 4 types of creations mentioned in the book, in the Quran. Number 1 is, God says that He grants mankind females. When I say female, it means carries 2 X chromosomes, generally. And He grants males, meaning X and Y chromosomes. That's males. He grants females, He grants males. So when you say male, he's got in himself X and Y chromosomes. And He grants females, she has got 2 X chromosomes. Now further He says, He coupled them, males and females coupled together. And He grants barren, futile males and females. There are males who are futile, who are unproductive males, who are unproductive females. He grants. The third one is important. He coupled males and females joined together. Meaning a couple, a child or individual born coupled with X chromosomes and X and Y chromosomes, meaning dual sex. An individual born with coupled sex, dual sex. Are there any doctors in the audience, please? Raise up hands. Do you know that dual sex are born in this world planet? Okay, thank you. In the plants and in animal kingdoms, there are dual sexes in one individual, one character, and then they can reproduce. But in humans, there are creations of dual sexes. In a medical term, they are known as hermaphrodites. But they can never produce themselves. But they have got their both functions working. X chromosomes and X and Y chromosomes, they have got this thing. Now why I am reading all this, this is the creation of God as mentioned in the Quran, what type of mankind is born. Before coming to Jesus, we have to see who was Mary. And let me tell you one thing, that this narration that I'm going to read about Mary is not to be found in the Bible. Surah Al-Imran 3, verse 35 and 36. إِذْ قَالَتِ امْرَأَةُ عِمْرَانَ رَبِّي إِنِّي نَذَرْتُ لَكَ مَا فِي بَطْنِي مُحَرَّرًا فَتَقَبَّلْ مِنِّي إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ فَلَمَّا وَضَعَتْهَا قالت ربي إني وضعتها أنثى والله أعلم بما وضعت وليس الذكر كالأنثى وإني سميتها Maryam wa inni u'idhuha bika wa dhurriyyataha min ash-shaytanir rajim. When the wife of Imran said, "My Lord, surely I have dedicated what is in my belly, freed, liberated for you, so accept for me. Surely you are the listener, the knower." This is the Mary's mother. She is asking God Almighty when she is pregnant with Mary. She is not asking a male child or a female child. She says, whatever is in my belly, I will dedicate this child, whoever she or he may be, to God Almighty. Now, further verse says, when she gave birth to her, she said, "My Lord, surely I gave birth to her a female. Allah knows more with what she gave birth. And male is not like a female. And surely I have named her Mary, and surely I seek refuge for her with you and her offspring progeny from the Satan the stone." Now the narration is that when Imran's mother had dedicated her, what is in the womb, and she asked God Almighty, "I have dedicated what is in my womb to God." But when she was given birth, Mary was born, she said she's a female. Now if Mary was only female, mean 2 X chromosomes, God would have not said, "Wallahu a'lamu bima wadat." Allah knows more what she has given the birth. Allah knows more, God knows more what the birth she was given. And if you think that maybe it's a male, so God says male is not like a female. XY chromosome is not like 2 X's. So male is not like a female. The answer in the verse itself is, when she says she's a female, God says God knows more what birth she has given. Then God says male is not like a female. She understood, but we could not understand. But she said, وَإِنِّي سَمَّيْتُهَا Maryam, I have named her Maryam, and surely I seek refuge with her, with you and her offsprings, progeny from the Satan, the stone. Now, my ladies and gentlemen, in the whole book Quran, the progeny is always from a male gender. It's not from a female. Now she says, because her mother understood, she says, I seek refuge for her with you and her offsprings. Mary has an offspring. How can she have an offspring until she has got these X and Y chromosomes? Look, in the Quran, there is zuriyat, means the offsprings or the progeny is mentioned with Adam. Adam has offsprings and progeny. Then in zuriyat word has come with Noah, has got offsprings and progeny. And Abraham has offsprings and progeny. Zechariah has offspring and progeny. And Isaac and Jacob. And there are lots of, every male gender has an offspring in the Quran mentioned, except for Maryam. How can she have an offspring? Until unless she has that X and Y chromosomes. So Surah Al-Imran 3 and Ayat 37, فَتَقَبَّلَهَا رَبُّهَا بِقَبُولٍ حَسَنٍ وَأَنْبَتَهَا نَبَتًا حَسَنًا وَكَفَّلَهَا زَكَرِيَّا كُلَّمَا دَخَلَ عَلَيْهَا زَكَرِيَّا الْمِحْرَابَ وَجَدَ عِنْدَهَا رِزْقًا قال يا مريم أنى لك هذا قالت هو من عند الله إن الله يرزق من يشاء بغير حساب. And her Lord accepted her with a beautiful acceptance, and he grew, that is Mary, a beautiful growth. And Zechariah was responsible to take charge of her. Whenever Zechariah entered on her in the chamber and found sustenance near her, He said, "O Mary, how is this for you?" She said, "It is from the nearness of God. Surely Allah gives sustenance whom He wills without calculation." Zechariah was to take care of Mary because she was not an ordinary child. And God's plan was in the future he'll come to know what she'll have a son. So it happened that Zechariah was to take care of Mary, and she was being taken care by Zechariah. The important point I'm going to make here is in Arabic. You can check it out. In Arabic, in the Quran, there are many places God says that we have created man from water. Then his super distinction, he said he created humans from sperm. Then he says we created humans from dust, turab. Then he says we have created humans from teen, another Arabic word. And there are then salsal min hamam masnoon. You know what I'm trying to say? There are distinctions in the Quran that God made humans from this, from this, from this, from this. And in one place he also mentions that we have given you growth like plants from the earth. Like plants from the earth. I'm giving in my own words. Now she, وَأَنبَتَهَا نَبَتًا. The Arabic people who are sitting in the audience or who understand a little bit of Arabic, understand nabata. Nabatat means plantation. Mary, because Allah says we grew her beautiful growth, meaning that she was having that dual sex, and that was in the plants is available. And that is what I'm trying to make this point here. Now, Al-Imran 3:42 and 43. وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَاكِ وَطَهَّرَكِ وَاصْطَفَاكِ عَلَى نِسَاءِ الْعَالَمِينَ. And when the angel said, "O Mary, God has chosen you and purified you and chosen you above the women of all worlds. Ya Maryam uqnuti rabbiki wasjudi warka'i ma'ar raki'in." O Mary, be devout for your Lord and prostrate and bow down with those who bow down. Now these are the instructions to Mary. And first of all, God said that we have chosen you, purified you, chosen you above the woman of all worlds. I have told you in the beginning that this is the honor of Mary in the Quran, not to be found in the Bible. We have strong feelings for her that she is the most honorable woman chosen by God Almighty among all alameen, all worlds. And then further Allah says, God says, "O Mary, be devout for your Lord and prostrate and bow down with those who bow down in prayer." And that this is the information that I am reading is in the Quran, that is revelation given to God revelation given to Muhammad. So God says to him in Al-Imran 3:44, ذَلِكَ مِنْ أَنْبَاءِ الْغَيْبِ نُوحِيهِ إِلَيْكَ وَمَا كُنْتَ لَدَيْهِمْ إِذْ يُلْقُونَ أَقْلَامَهُمْ أَيُّهُمْ يَكْفُلُ مَرْيَمَ وَمَا كُنْتَ لَدَيْهِمْ إِذْ يَخْتَصِمُونَ. That is from the prophecies of the absent. We aspired towards you, and you were not with them when they threw their pens. That is an enclosure used for confinement or safekeeping. Who would be responsible to take charge of Mary? And you were not with them when they argued, disputed the point. In this verse, God is saying to the mankind, you were not there. When there was an argument going on, who is going to take charge of Mary because she was not an ordinary woman? So they cast of lots, and in that casting of lots of pens, that is a safe enclosure used for confinement or safekeeping came to Zechariah. And Zechariah took care of Mary because what is going to happen to her, how she will give birth, and that is the reason. So it was in safekeeping with him.